Okay guys, so welcome back to ESO for one, but I'm a little confused right now on where to go. I think we have to go to Deshann next over here. So that's where we're gonna go. I'm just not sure if that's where we need to go. But from what I can tell, that seems like the next area, so we're gonna head to Deshann next, and then I think after that is Shadowfen. And then I'm assuming after those two, then we go to the Rift in East March, and then maybe this. I don't know. This might be a DLC because it's not connected actually. There's no connection, so I don't know what this is. But yeah. So we're right back where we left off. We're heading somewhere.
I can't believe this. Injured on my first real mission.
Drawn. His icon is for the main story, right? I think so. I think that's main story icons.
I just arrived from Deshann.
Yeah, Deshann.
Deshann sent me. Perhaps you've heard of him? He's the consul for the town of Circamora, the Cirque. I'm here to spread the word and warn people about the Lodos Plague.
What's the Lodos Plague?
It is a terrible sickness that is ravaging the Deshann countryside. Look, I need to send word to my cousin Dandry. You can find her at the Cirque. Can you take this letter to my cousin? I'd appreciate it.
I can deliver your letter.
Thanks for your help. Make sure you tell my cousin that I'm all right. If you head south, you won't be able to miss the Cirque. Tell her I'll return home as soon as I'm able.
Can you tell me anything else about this plague?
It's pretty bad. The people all over the region are getting sick. And they say that the plague turns the afflicted into monsters. The town consul, Deshann, sent me to get help and warn other settlements about the plague.
Have you found anyone to help yet?
Well, truth be told, you're the first person, other than the bandits I've run into, and the afflicted heading for the Cirque. There's a lot of them. Word of the curative has spread faster than the plague itself.
There's a cure?
That's what the Mulborn claim. They showed up at the Cirque and set up a quarantine. They're offering their curative to anyone who wants it. But Deshann isn't convinced they're telling us the whole truth.
How did you get injured?
Bandits. They robbed me, roughed me up. But I'll live. And a few bruises won't stop me. I have a plague to warn people about. I wonder, though. One of the bandits had a Mulborn recruiting letter. I saw it sticking out of his pack as he beat me.
Tell me more about the Melbourne.
Deshann doesn't trust them. Neither does his sister, Arona, as far as I can tell. They do appear to be too good to be true. But they claim to be able to cure anyone afflicted with the plague. That's why they set up the quarantine at the Cirque.
I've never heard of the Melbourne.
Neither had I. Not until they showed up on our doorstep. They seem to be some kind of altruistic society dedicated to helping the afflicted of Morrowind. Now that I think about it, they did have an awful lot of weapons for a group of healers.
Goodbye. Alright. Let's head to the new zone. I'm curious to see what it's going to be because the overall terrain of this one, of this zone, was not what I expected. Can I make that jump? Doesn't matter. What the fuck is your problem? Let's head to Deshann. Am I going the right way still? Wait, is the quest not here? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's this way. Yeah, okay. I was confused because it wasn't like actually like on my map at all. Oh, I just walked through. Damn, so that means it's gonna be... Oh, I don't know. That's swampy. That's swampy. This area might be cool as fuck. But it's crazy because you can look right through. It's pretty sizable. And I like the way this water, the colorless water. So there's 2 houses in the main town. And then there's one house over here that we're gonna have to take a look at. Yeah. Alright.
Who knew that so many afflicted would flock to the Cirque? All these people, they're so sick.
Your cousin asked me to give you this letter.
A letter from my cousin. That's wonderful news. I'm glad to hear you made it to Stonefalls safely. Thanks for bringing this to me, friend.
Complete quest. Do I just continue walking in?
There you are. It's about time you got here. Where have you been? I've been waiting for you to arrive for days now. Hold on. Are you all they sent?
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe you should start at the beginning.
Didn't the tribunal send you? Well, no matter. I'm just glad you're here. This is Circa Mora, the Cirque. The Lotus Plague reached us right before the Malborn arrived. They claim they're here to help, but I don't trust them.
What can I do to help?
In all the confusion, I'm embarrassed to admit that I lost track of my brother, Deshann. He's the town consul. Yesterday he went to check on the townsfolk afflicted by the plague, but he's disappeared. Can you help me find my brother?
I'll help you find your brother.
Someone in town must know what happened to Deshann. He loves to visit and chat with all of our neighbors. Come on. The sooner we find my brother, the sooner I can start thinking about dealing with the plague.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Oh, by Bavek. Where are my manners, of course. That's the least I can do since you agreed to help me find my brother. What would you like to know?
You called your brother the town council. What does that mean?
As the ranking member of House Redoran in this town, he's more or less the one in charge. He's good at it too. The townsfolk look to him for leadership and advice. And truth be told, so do I.
Who are the Malborn?
The Malborn.
Malborn.
They're a fairly new sect, as far as I can tell. Part mercenary group, part compassionate charity. They've been helping those afflicted by the plague. They showed up here and set up a quarantine, and now they claim they have a cure.
Where did the Malborn come from?
They have members from across Morrowind, and they're always looking for new recruits. I heard one of them speak in Kraganmore. Lot of nonsense, if you ask me. Nostrum Breva is in charge of the quarantine, and she's the one handing out the curative.
Tell me about the plague.
You haven't heard about the Lotus Plague? People get sick, turn violent. Some claim they become monsters, but I haven't seen it. At least not yet. The Malborn have a cure. They promised to fix this. That's why we let them set up their quarantine.
Goodbye. Let me go get this way shrine.
Hey, you're going the wrong way!
I'm getting the way shrine, bitch. Oh, did I already have it? Dude, the fucking stupid thing's there and it won't go away. Damn, so this zone is longer than the last one. Talk to Cirque townsfolk. What do you sell?
Don't mind.
Dude, he's cool. Look at his fucking horns, man. That's sick. You're cool as fuck, dude. Let's go in here and talk to some of the townsfolk. I actually kind of like the vibe of this place.
By the three, this place smells terrible.
Oh.
Oh, look at me. I'm a terrible mess. You really must excuse my dreadful
you're
appearance.
dying.
I haven't been feeling very well lately. By the way, you haven't seen Nostrum Breva, have you? She promised to bring me more of the Malborn curative.
I'm afraid not. We're looking for Deathisium. Deathisium. Have you seen him?
Deshann,
Deathisium.
the town consul?
Yes.
Such a nice young man. Why, I do recall that he came to see me yesterday. He said he had other townsfolk to check on, but that he would bring me a curative as soon as he could.
What do you know about this Moldborn curative?
Curative? Remarkable stuff. Tastes awful, but wipes the plague right out of your system. One of those delightful Malborn gave me one a few days ago. Nostrum Breva, she called herself. But I think I need another dosage.
Can I ask you something else?
I may be ill and bedraggled, but I still have my manners. What would you like to know?
When did the plague first appear in Cirque?
Oh, I couldn't say for sure. Perhaps the alchemist Nalene would know. I can tell you that I started feeling ill a few days ago, after I drank the Malborn curative. She said that would happen. You have to get ill to get better, the Malborn said.
Tell me more about the Moldborn.
Such a polite young woman, that Nostrum Breva.
So I think they're
Claimed
poisoning
they were here
them.
to provide the help the tribunal refused to give. They have a curative for the plague, you know. Vile stuff. But the best medicine always tastes terrible, my mother always said.
So I'm pretty sure they're getting poisoned by the Moldborn. She said that she took the curative and they got sick. So I'm wondering if they all got sick from the curative. Dude, this place is so cool. The vibe in this area right now is on point.
Uncle, are you alright?
My uncle's dead.
You look so pale. No wonder my brother wouldn't let me come by to visit.
Don't worry about me. I'll be back on my feet in no time. But what
He's
about
gonna
you?
die.
Your
Right in
brother
front of
said
her.
that neither of you had taken the curative yet.
They're not sick.
Uncle, I'm not sure about these Malborn, and their curative sounds too good to be true, but don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
How can you blindly say to take the curative after every person in town that's taken it has gotten sick, and the people who haven't taken it are not sick yet? Make it make
I
sense.
see
Dude.
Arona has conscripted a new soldier into her private army.
I'm trying to help her find her brother Deathsome.
Is Deshann missing?
Deathsome.
He was by yesterday for a visit. I know he had other stops to make. He did seem concerned about the Moldborn, though. Sealing themselves in their quarantine, no longer providing the curative. It made him furious.
Is there anything we can do for you?
My niece's visit was more than enough. I feel better already. Besides, I've overcome worse ailments than a queasy stomach and a bad cough. I'll be fine.
Can I ask you a few more questions?
A good conversation is like a hot bowl of squaw liver soup. It soothes the aches that ail you. What did you want to ask?
When did the Malborn arrive in
Well,
town?
I think it was 12 mornings ago. The day the wild Nix got into the brooding elf's trash receptacles. Nostrum Breva had the quarantine up in a matter of days. Then she started distributing the curative.
What can you tell me about the plague?
They call it the Lodos Plague. Maybe Vivek knows where it came from, but I certainly don't. I can tell you that it's going to have to try harder if it really wants to kill me. Or turn me into some kind of monster, if you can believe the stories.
Are you really Arona's uncle?
I am a blood kin of House Redorum, if that's what you're asking. More a third cousin twice removed, if you want to be specific. But I've been close to Arona and her family since she and Deshann were children.
Goodbye. Yeah, this is straight up my favorite costume. I think it's because it has the backpack. I see the back more than anything else, you know what I mean?
Grell, are you in here?
Oh yeah, I forgot to show this too when I showed the outfit off, but you can, Jesus. You can go to collections and, you can put shit on. I'm assuming it works with every outfit, but like I could do that and then I could go over to my inventory and then go to supplies and my dyes. So, looks pretty good. But I mean, I could make it all match if I want to. The original colorway though is really nice. But yeah, as you can see, I can make it whatever colors I want. I need a more natural dye. Actually, you know what? Let's do that real quick. Let's go look at dyes. Let's see what dyes are in the crown store. Because I have 100 crowns, so I should be able to buy some kind of dye. Is it in Style Parlor or for appearance? Reward? Oh, dyes. So, this one might be cool. No, it's not. I want something that kind of blends in. I literally want the dye it has on it, just so I could dye the mask to match this outfit. That's just a bunch of purple shit, dude. It's like all purple shit. I just want something that blends in somewhat. These are all excessive as fuck. And I don't want the mask to change colors. I want the mask to just stay silver. Dude, terrible. What about the Seals of Endeavors? Let's see what dyes they have here. Oh, it's just the black ones. Which I don't want. I want something like red or brown. Jesus. Yeah, those I don't want. I have 2,000 of these though. I'm saving it for right now. I don't know what I want, but I'm currently saving it. I know I had something I was going for. I just don't remember what it was. I think I was just saving up for one of these outfits, costumes. Then you have these up here, all these mounts. These are the Apex rewards. Then you have Radiant Apex, which are fucking crazy. Look at that, dude. It's crazy. I guess there is no good shit though, so let me go over to collections and take this off. And then what's in upgrades? It's just classes and shit, and then my stupid outfit styles that I can't do anything with. Yeah. I don't know what any of these do. Alright, let's go talk to him now. That we spent 30 minutes fucking doing shit. Am I looking for you? Who am I looking for? Oh, above. I'm like, who am I trying to find?
By the tribunal! Grell!
Oh, he's kind of strong. What the fuck?
Poor Grell. What in Oblivion's name happened to him? Let's get out of here. The sicker people get, the more incoherent they become, and now it looks like the rumors are true. The Lotus Plague does turn people into monsters. I don't think we're ever gonna find my brother.
Maybe we should pay a visit to the Mulborn quarantine.
The quarantine? I guess it makes sense that Dethisan would want to go see what the Mulborn are doing in there. And I've yet to see any evidence that the curative works. Alright, if you want to go to the quarantine, I'll go with you.
Tell me what you know about the quarantine.
The Mulborn set up the quarantine around the old graveyard. In the beginning, they were letting people inside and freely distributing the curative, but they closed the front gate a few days ago and haven't responded to any of our requests.
Any ideas on how we can get in there?
Dethisan provided them with the old graveyard key when they first arrived, and I've seen Mulborn coming and going through the back gate. If we go to the back gate, I'm sure we can get one of the Mulborn to let us inside.
Alright, let's go. But yeah, I want to be able to dye this outfit something that's not super bright. So I want like a brown thing probably. Probably. I don't know exactly. So this is the quarantine right here.
Look, it's just like I told you. The Malborn are using the back gate. Let's see if... Hey! What are you idiots doing? Do we look like plague husks? Do you scatter?
So they are bad guys.
Did you see that? They attacked us. And for no good reason. Let's find the key and see what the Malborn are hiding in there.
Figured they'd be bad guys. Enter the Malborn quarantine. They have plague husks just walking around. All over there, there's a bunch of plague husks and suckers and shit.
Look over there. That's one of the Malborn. One of the
You have
husks
to
must
open
have
those
gotten
gates
him.
eventually, you swits. What are they up to in there? And why won't they let me get a look at their curative? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you standing there through the haze of my indignation. Can I help you? No, wait. You can help me.
How can I help you?
I'm the town alchemist, and I want to get a sample of the Malborn curative. They refused to give me any. Proprietary formula, they said. Well, I want to figure out what's in this miracle elixir. I don't trust anything labeled proprietary.
You want me to get you the curative?
Do you always skip ahead in the story? No one has an iota of patience anymore. But yes, I need a few bottles of the curative. I'm sure you'll be able to find some inside the quarantine. Then we'll see what's in this proprietary formula.
Very well, I'll try to get a few bottles of the curative.
Just watch your step in there. I don't trust these Malborn or their good intentions.
Yeah, I know, man. Let's go get her this curative.
By the three, this place chills me to the bones. Let's see if we can find my brother and then get out of here.
Split up! Move to flank!
Heal me!
Dumb fucks. Get fucked. There you go. Let me read this. Useless, absolutely useless. The curative isn't going to meet our mistress's demanding standards if it simply kills the person who ingests it. If we were trying to create a new poison, then we'd be wildly successful, but that isn't the task at hand. Reduce the amount of dried corpse blood and try again, and watch the temperature in those cauldrons. One of them was dangerously close to boiling over, and I, for one, have no desire to be drenched in a spray of boiling curative.
Friends.
off my dick. Dumbass. Come on now, just go peacefully. Just follow me. Thank you. Got a lead. Okay. Her shit's done. Fuck away from me, dumbass. This batch of curative was so close to perfect, unfortunately it was a tad too effective. The afflicted turned into violent husks far more quickly than we had hoped for at this point. In the process, perhaps this particular mixture will be useful later when we need a quick influx of undead soldiers, but for now this batch won't suffice. An interesting side effect of this version of the curative concerns the level of aggressiveness demonstrated by the newly created husks. They turn immediately violent and consider everything that moves to be an enemy or food. These husks also demonstrated a total disregard for the husk scent we apply when working in close proximity to them. They attacked our workers as soon as they saw them, indicating that the scent no longer masks us from husks created with this version of the curative. Let's increase the cooking time by 1 hour and decrease the amount of wolf bile by 25%. What in the plague monsters? The fuck? There's her brother dead on the floor.
Deshann, my brother, what happened to you? By the three, I fear the plague consumes you, brother.
Verona, what are you doing here? It's not safe.
The Maulborn attacked us, and the afflicted are turning into plague husks. Oh, Deshann, this is dreadful.
The Maulborn is spreading the plague. For some reason, they want everyone to become afflicted. They're not healers. They're monsters.
Well, saw that coming.
The low-dose plague. I have no idea why. But it's clear to me that the Maulborn curative is actually the source of the disease. Whatever they're planning, you have to stop them.
You need a healer.
That's not important. Get my sister out of here and stop the Maulborn. Destroy the so-called curative and put an end to that mad woman, Nostrum Breva.
I don't think Verona will leave your side.
Then convince her. I'm too far gone. I don't want to become one of those things and hurt my sister. Besides, she's a Redoran. She has a duty to the Cirque and its people.
No, there's still time to try and help you.
You are as hard-headed and stubborn as my sister. Vivek, damn you. Fine. Do what you must. But if the unthinkable occurs, I expect you to stop me before I hurt anyone.
Goodbye.
Deshann, you swit. We're not leaving without you.
I hope you know what you're doing. I could become a plague husk at any moment.
All right, we're done here. Pack everything up. We need to regroup with the other Maulborn cadres and deliver this plague to the rest of Deshann.
That shit's scary as fuck. I don't care who you are.
Remember that our mission is sacred. Soon all of Morrowind will know about the mold. We need to get these crates to Narcissus as soon as possible.
Come on. Take away from me.
Don't dally. We have a schedule to keep. You can't stop the Mordor, you fool.
Yeah, I can.
We are a cleansing
I've stopped a
fire
god
that
already.
burns across Morrowind.
She just healed her entire health. Bitch. Okay. Exit the quarantine. What? We just left them there? Yeah, I gotta go give her her shit now real quick. Oh, never mind, they got out. Okay.
Were you able to acquire any samples of the Molborn curative? I'm really curious to see what the elixir is made of.
Here you go, but I'm pretty sure this elixir won't cure anything.
I've been watching the townsfolk who received the curative and came to the same conclusion. But I'll be able to tell for sure after I analyze the elixir. Take this. It isn't much, but I'm sure you didn't have too much trouble in there.
Complete quest.
Thanks for your help. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some alchemical wizardry to perform.
Glad to see you managed to make it out of the quarantine too. Does that mean those Molborn fetchers have been dealt with?
The Malborn are finished, at least here, at the Cirque. How's your brother?
Not well. Alchemist Naline fancies herself something of a healer, and she's been working with Deshann and the other afflicted. Hopefully she'll devise a treatment for them soon.
Is the alchemist making any progress?
Some. She seems confident at least. But what do I know of drafts and elixirs? But tell me, do you think the Molborn pose a threat to the rest of Deshann?
I'm not sure. It certainly sounds like there's plans, including more than just the Cirque.
That's what I'm thinking as well. But maybe your efforts were enough to put an end to all that. For now, at least, the Cirque is safe. Take this as a thank you for helping us. The Molborn have been dealt with, but I could use a little more of your help if you don't mind.
Of course, what do you need?
It's my brother. He's still ill and his condition has taken a turn for the worse. Naline is working to develop some kind of treatment, but she could use your assistance. She can't work at her alchemy table and also gather the components she needs.
What should I do?
Talk to Naline. Let her know I ask you to assist her. She can be a little aloof, but she'll tell you what she needs you to do.
I'll talk to Nylene right now. Oh, she was in there? Am I fucking high? Oh, yep.
Yes? Nice to see you again, but I'm kind of in the middle of something here.
Arona said you needed some help.
Did she? Well, I suppose I do. There are a few additives I require, but I can't very well walk away from my table while the Deshann and the rest of the townsfolk need my skills. Even this interruption can prove disastrous where alchemy is concerned.
What additives do you need me to get?
I need Kind's Heart healing herbs, sour milk tea, and dragon scale mushrooms. The innkeeper usually has healing herbs. Grelflan loved sour milk tea, and Sorel Tatus had a taste for exotic mushrooms. You should find what I need in those locations.
Goodbye. Alright, here's the inn.
It's times like these when I wish I had more help around here. Is there something I can get you?
We have for sale. Fucking garbage.
It's
Any
times
chance you
like
have any
these
Kind's
when
Heart?
Well, I might have some around here someplace, but Kind's Heart is very rare and valuable. I can make a fair bit of gold if I hold out for the right price.
Now, Eileen needs it to help Deathis.
What?
Deathis.
Why didn't you say so? I owe Deathisa more than I could ever repay. Plus, he's always been a good customer. Please, take this. It's all I have left.
Goodbye. Alright, sour milk tea and some shrooms. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Now we just need the shrooms. That's it. Easy peasy. A lot of people are dying. Oh, a lot of people are becoming zombies.
Where did you go to get those ingredients? Windhelm? No matter. You're here now. Were you able to acquire everything on my list?
I think so. Here's what you asked for.
Healing herbs, dragon scale mushrooms, sour milk tea. Yes, it's all here. I need to stay here and monitor my patient's condition. Go over to the alchemy table and mix those ingredients together, please.
Okay. The Lotus Plague is a damn complex concoction. I'm not sure I have the skill and experience to totally counteract its properties, but I have an idea on how to suppress and slow the pace of the disease. It will require a number of rare and exotic ingredients to pull this off, though. An alchemical concoction such as I'm imagining doesn't like to be subjected to high heat. It's too volatile. It needs to be allowed to steep and brew. Therefore, an adjustment of 1/4 flame should suffice to get the alembic to the proper temperature. First, I'll need a good amount of Kind's Heart. These healing herbs are prized for their powerful medicinal properties, which makes them hard to come by and extremely expensive. Shouldn't the innkeeper at the Brooding Elf keeps an emergency supply to sell for a profit when business gets slow. I need something to bind it all together and hide the foul taste of the bitter herb, something like sour milk tea. Grail Flan was known to imbibe the stuff from time to time. I must admit that I have a fondness for the beverage myself, usually with a splash of grief to give it a bit of a kick, if you must know. Finally, I'll need something that adds a touch of magic. Dragon scale mushrooms would fit the bill nicely. If I recall correctly, old Sorel Tatus had a taste for exotic mushrooms. There might still be some hidden in his house, unless those Argonian ruffians ransacked his place after he entered the quarantine. Adjust the flame to 1/4 high. I should add the Kind's Healer, and then the sour milk tea, then the dragon scale. Should take a completed potion and bring it to normal.
You did it? Well done. I never doubted you for an instant. Now, let me have the mixture, if you please.
Here's the potion you asked me
This
to
appears
make.
to be perfect. I truly am impressed. Now we'll see what happens and leave the rest in the tribunal's hands.
Goodbye.
Our friend has done well. I'm not sure this will cure the plague, but it should at least slow down its progress. All right, that's it. Visiting time is over. Everyone out and let my patient rest.
You heard the lady. Let's go wait outside.
Please, Mother Morrowind, please help Deshann get well.
Eileen knows what she's doing. Deshann will be fine. You'll see.
I don't know how to thank you. Without your help, the Maulborn would have destroyed the Cirque.
We did everything we could, and Eileen seems to know what she's doing.
I know. His fate is in the Three's hands now, but he certainly has a fighting chance thanks to you. Here, take this. There's no way I can truly repay you for what you've done for the Cirque, but it's a start.
I'm happy to say that the suppressant works. It's not a cure, but it should buy me the time I need to find a way to beat...
Narcissus, so the Maulborn lied to everyone. I figured as much. This doesn't bode well for Narcissus, though.
Is something wrong?
Narcissus sent me to investigate quarantined Cirque. Now that I know a mad cult is poisoning our people, I'm even more concerned. The Maulborn are a menace.
There are more of these Maulborn?
They're appearing all across Deshann. Even Narcissus is in danger. I need to stay here and finish my investigation. If you're heading south, would you carry a message to guard Verilu at Narcissus? She needs to know what happened here.
I can do that. And that's what we're gonna do next episode. So next episode we get to go to that house. So yeah, should be fun. But let's go ahead and do our champion stuff, because now it's the end of the episode again. So 2 more into that. Over here we will do, what was I putting it into? This. 2 more into that. And then over here 2 more into that. So we're getting there. Getting there. Yep. Alright. Now let's go check our inventory real quick. I mean, I think we just got some garbage shit, but yeah, garbage and garbage. Alright, so next episode we're gonna just continue up with the Ebonheart Pact missions. As you can see, we've done all of these. We're on Deshann now, and then we have Shadowfen, Eastmarch, and the Rift. But I think the Rift is before Eastmarch, so. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys want to see on the channel in the future. And I'll see you guys very soon in the next one. Stay safe out there, and peace out, guys.